So from left to right, Mida will be able to ask questions to the following players. So we've got FlyQuest Red's Sonder, G2 Gozen's Mini,
Mimi.
Mimi, Falcon Vega's Mary, ALG's Yustin, and Giant X's Sarah. So first question, we'll go over to Pedro.
Petro.
Petra.
Pedro.
Oh,
Pedro.
Pedro.
Oh,
Pedro right here.
Pedro.
Pedro right here in the screen in the microphone. So that said, thank you guys so much for giving us the time and doing this press conference. I'm gonna send my first question over to Mary. Obviously, it's been a long journey for you to return to this point. You know, you had to go through stepping away from the game, pursue other things, return to the game, qualify with another team, and and return to this competition. That said, I want to ask you how do you kind of look back on your journey to this point, and what do you think has been some of the biggest pros and cons, amidst this entire process for you?
I mean, it feels good to be back. After taking a whole year to finish off my studies. I'm I'm so glad that I got to qualify back here in Berlin. And it feels really weird. It's like deja vu and getting to see my ex-teammates, the people that I won with. As in for the advantages and disadvantages, I mean, I'm just here to play and to have fun and whatever results we get, still be happy. Yeah, but it would be nice to get a 2x though. So yeah.
Thank you for the question. Next question in the room.
hello. My name is Sierra Erzobi, just freelance esports commentator. My question goes to Sonder for FlyQuest Red. So you were denied the ability to return to GCC and finish what you started the last time you were in Berlin, last season when EG made their main event 3 Miracle run. How does it feel to be back and get that opportunity now, especially that we're back in Berlin and you're also playing alongside those past EG members?
I think it's good to be back. I mean, last year I didn't make champs, but this year I'm here again in the same place against the same people, sitting at the same desk with some people that I know.
Just a few.
It really feels surreal and like what Mary said, like here to have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, next question will go over to Anna.
Arnabia freelancer. My question is open. Actually, it's for both Mary and Sarah. You guys have an experience playing with G2 Gozen. This time you guys will be playing against them. What do you think is their strong suit? And what do you think is their weaknesses that you guys can capitalize upon?
Can you repeat your question? Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
I didn't hear the last bits.
My question is, what do you think personally is their strengths and their weaknesses individually or as a team, which you guys can capital up during the game?
So like against G2, are you saying? Or
Yeah, since you guys have
like what
already,
are their strengths
yep,
and weaknesses?
yep, yep. Since
Is that what you're trying to say, or
yeah,
that
yeah,
like they're
yes, just because you guys have played with them, you guys know
oh
them inside and out. So do you think it's a pro for you guys to compete against them, and you guys are playing constantly with them in GCEMEA as well?
I mean, I have all my respect to them. They have experience and I've won with them, so I think as a strength they have the experience. Actually, I shouldn't be. I'm feeding egos here. Uh No, I'm kidding. I have all respect to them, to be honest. It's always fun to play against them. And I mean, I hope this time if we end up playing against them, we put up a good fight. Because the last time it wasn't so great. But yeah, no, their strength as a team is that they have experience, they have LAN experience, and they have like a bond. I mean, so whoever joins them is lucky. I'd say that. Uh, but yeah, it would be nice to play against them again.
Yeah, I would say the same. Like, they have a lot of experience in playing with them. You become their friends, and you can see they have a really strong friendship within the team. Uh, Weaknesses? I don't know. Just
Say it.
I don't know. But like playing against them,
Oh
it's
wait,
really
I have a weakness. They're boomers. Sorry guys, you guys are gonna get very old eventually.
What the hell?
Sorry. I'm being honest.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. You're a
Yeah.
boomer.
playing
But
against
you
them
can
is
still
really-
shoot though. They have like some magic spell or something. You know the magic cream they put on for anti-aging?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
in
what
our
you're
arm.
100%. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Kick it back over to Pedro now.
Yes, I'm gonna send this one over to Sandra. Obviously, Alexa had to be put into the team as an emergency sub for Sandra, who unfortunately wasn't able to make it to this competition. I want to ask you, how has that process been, and what kind of led to you guys, having Alexa join the team, in such a role, and how difficult it might be also.
I mean, honestly, the core is still there. It's me, Eva, Madvi, and Toki. So it's not much of a worry. It's a Sentinel role change. And good thing is that we knew that this might happen. So we had our backups. So yeah, we got to spend at least like 2 or 3 weeks to practice with Lexa. And honestly, she's doing such a great job, and I'm happy to see her on stage. But as in for Sandra, well, it's very unfortunate that she couldn't get her visa on time. But yeah, we'll make sure to win it for her, hopefully.
Okay, thank you for the question. We'll go over to Elliot now from Remake.
Hi. First of all, congratulations for qualifying in the GCC. My question is going to be for Mimi. I will quote Tibalt, your manager, when announcing your roster at the beginning of the year. GC Championship is obviously a goal, but our eyes are on the VCL. You almost qualified during Split 1, but lost in a close match against the promoted team. What do you think was missing for Gozen to get this spot? And do you learn any useful lesson from it that maybe you can share with us?
I mean, we lost to the winners, so at least that's a positive thing. I guess we learned that, we need to work harder, and there's a few things that we're missing out on in terms of like decision making or utility usage or these small stuff, because it was not the shooting back part that was the bad part, but it was actually like how to really play the game on a better level. So we've been working hard on that this year, ever since we lost against them. And hopefully when we have the next one in February, that we will be able to make it.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question. We'll go over to the room again now.
Hello, Sierra or Zobi, freelance commentator. My question also goes to Mimi, kind of in the same vein of co-ed competition. You've had a very packed schedule recently, right? You went Gozen with Spotlight Series, now GCC, and then you go right into Red Bull home ground play-ins as well. How has this kind of scheduling impacted kind of your preparation for this event, and what have been some of the takeaways from it?
I mean, we definitely lost a week or two to prepare for champions, but we kind of made it up by learning from Berline, right? That was the whole goal of actually going into Spotlight, because we got like Valin, one of the best IGLs, if not the best in Americas right now, and that is really what I wanted from it, to learn from him and understand like how Tier 1 thinks and how we can put that into the schedule for GCC, and that's why we sacrificed the preparation for champs to do it. But overall, I think it's just been fun more than anything, different experiences, and also kind of getting to taste a bit of what Tier 1 schedule would look like, because it's been a lot. Because before Spotlight, it was also Split 3, so it's been like now week 8 or 9 of boot camp at this point. So yeah, I'm just excited for this now.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we've got a question for Yusin. So the question is, there are a lot of eyes on China because of their recent VCT champions title. Do you feel that pressure? We've got a translator in the room.
没有中文吗？
是的，是的。可以，我先帮你。请问能听到吗？
就是他问你，就是
可以听到吗？
刚刚就是得到了这个 VCT 世界冠军的这个头衔，在我们这个赛区，就会对你造成任何压力吗？
不会，因为我和我的队伍们非常努力，然后取得这个成绩，我们是很开心的，然后我们很兴奋，能就是打接下来的比赛，然后我们会努力这样。
And the translation back now. English.
Can you hear me?
Not very clearly. Just speak a little louder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the translate, sorry. You want to try again?
She said she didn't.
That's a little bit better.
Hello.
Hello?
She said she didn't feel too much pressure, and this time they came to Berlin, and they will definitely gonna try their best to show to all around the world what they're capable of to represent for CLE.
Thank you very much for the translation. We'll now go over to Fernando.
Thank you very much. Hi guys, Fernando from Game Arena Brazil. My question goes for Mimi. So of course, a great season so far. 22 wins out of 24 matches. The first time you got a three-peat. First time you coming to GCC as seed one. I want to know what makes this team so special and so good at the same time.
Yo, what's up, Nando? I think that one thing that makes this team special is the friendship within us. It really creates a special kind of trust outside the game, which really speaks to inside the game. And also, there's a lot of talent on this team. Like, we might be two boomers, but we're also three zoomers,
She actually
okay?
took it. She's so offended, guys.
So yeah, there's a lot of talent, but we've really been working hard on making sure it's formed into team play rather than individual hero plays. Yeah.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, next over to Pedro Romero again.
Yes, I'm gonna send it over to Yushin this time. Obviously, you appeared also in this competition last year as a member of EDG. You guys ultimately were eliminated in the first round of the lower bracket. I was want to ask to you, how do you kind of look back on that experience in that kind of environment, having to play with a substitute, and how do you compare that to how it is right now with your current team, and what do you think is the biggest difference in that regard in terms of last year to this year?
And for the translation,
Hello.
a little bit quiet still. Try again.
Can Yushin hear me? I mean, can Yushin hear me? Hello.
A little low.
Little low, yeah, still a little low. If you can speak a little bit louder.
I'll be louder. 雨欣可以听到吗？
可以。
他说到了，其实去年你也是作为 EDGS 的一员，有参与到来到柏林的赛事当中，但是当时很可惜呢，是在败者组，然后在第一轮的比赛当中就是遗憾止步了。然后其实当时你们是在一个不得已的情况之下跟替补队员一起上场打的嘛，但是相较于今年你们这样的一个阵容的话，你觉得对比下来，你觉得现是怎样的一个心态？包括你觉得有什么不同进入到这次比赛当中呢？
因为这次都是就是首发去打这个比赛，所以我觉得我们从以前的配合到现在，我觉得这次会更有信心的，因为跟这群队友配合了很久，这样。
She said, "This time we come with our full roster and compare our cooperation to before in the past. Feel like this time I got more confident."
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll now go over to Arnav. We've got time for a few more questions. So Arnav, take a question, please.
Hi again. This time my question is for Sonder. After winning the GC close qualifiers against Shopify Rebellion, you guys had somewhat tier 2 Valorant experience and playing against different teams, including NRGs, Neon Dream, and some sort of tournaments. Then again, you went back to play the final GC series, where unfortunately you lost to Shopify Rebellion. But how this schedule has been helping you guys to shape up for this particular tournament, and whom do you think personally is one of the toughest competition here?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, sure. My question is, you guys, after winning the close qualifier against Shopify Rebellion, you guys lost in the final GC series, but you guys managed to secure your spot for Game Changers Berlin. Meanwhile, you guys played few off-season tournaments, which I'm surely helped you guys to learn a lot. How do you think that has helped you prepare for this particular tournament, and whom do you think is one of the tough competition? Which team is one of the tough competition in this whole championship?
You're talking about like teams in this tournament?
Yep,
Like
GC.
teams there, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the schedule has definitely like the tournament off-season tournaments were like definitely keeping us on par with like still playing in tournaments and having matches to play instead of just scrims. But I think like really good confident teams definitely G2. I think Zipto, they're definitely like the Apex Tiles team. Like they're very good individually. MIBR as well. Honestly, like every single team has definitely been better. Like every single team definitely has like good showing, and I think all of them all have a chance to be able to win. Yeah. I personally don't have experience against Zipto, but my teammates definitely have, and I think them having the first-hand experience to play against them will help them better adjust to when it actually is game time, and we'll do better this time. Thank you.
Okay, last two questions. So we'll go to one in the room.
Yeah, my question is for Sarah from Ginex. So this panel has many G2 alumni, as we've pointed out, and I'm actually going to steal kind of a excerpt from Mary in your interview with Winter recently, where you kind of said that you had a sense of accomplishment from like joining a new team and building it from the ground up and making champs again. Is that kind of a similar sentiment you might share here, Sarah? Like leaving G2, joining Ginex, and still making champs again? Does that add to like any kind of like emotion or motivation to win it now?
Yeah. From G2, I basically learned everything I know now. Like Mimi was a great leader for me, and taking on an IGL role for the last like 4 or 5 months, I definitely like learned a lot from her, and definitely helped me as a player be more confident.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, very last question over to Fernando.
Thank you. So Fernando Guimarães, Brazil. My question goes for Mary. Your first time playing against a Chinese team. I want to know your expectations coming back from the international stage. How are you feeling for this match?
I mean, never underestimate your enemies, of course. I'm looking forward for the match, obviously. We played versus them, I think, 2 years ago. Similar roster, I think. What was the team called?
Yeah, some of the
X10?
players. Yeah.
Yeah, some of their players. And I'm pretty sure with like the upcoming years, like 2 years already went by, so I'm sure they'll put up a great fight. And I'm looking very forward to the match tomorrow.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So that concludes the second press conference now. So thank you to Sonda, Mimi, Mary, Yusin, and Sarah for joining us. And thank you, press, for all your questions and for joining us today. Good luck to all of you in the competition and see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I have you guys?
Of course.